I know this one's a little bit later in the day, but I am working on the live scheduling as we speak. I'm gonna start getting into more of a routine with the lives. I'm trying to figure out the camera angle right now. It feels a little close. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. Welcome in, everybody. Today's live stream is gonna be purely a chat with me because I'm gonna talk about some changes coming to the channel. Hello, Large Family Homestead. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the live. This live stream is gonna consist of me telling you guys some changes that are going to be made to this channel. I'm here for a chat. Good. I hope you are ready for a chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. I'm just gonna give everybody a few minutes to come in because I don't think we normally have more viewers than this, but we might have a few other regulars, but not really. Just waiting. I guess we can get started. If people come in and they're like, I missed something, I'm probably gonna make a video on it anyways. So let's get started. First, how is everyone doing today? How did your day go? Because the day's almost over. It's 4. How did everyone's day go? I am definitely, as I've said before, I'm definitely ready for the cooler weather. I am like preparing for the cooler weather. I see, oh, it might be working because I see 4 people this time. Been home alone. For some reason, I can't, even though I enjoy alone time, right? I can't stand being left in a quiet room that long with no one else there. I think it's probably a large family thing because when there's no one in there with me, it's just like so eerie because it's too quiet. It's like, All right, so I'm gonna get started. So first, you guys, I'm not sure, I'm just gonna go for it anyways. I know Brooke and Mom already know the changes that. Not Mom, Brooke and Dad already know the changes that are coming to the channel. First of all, you guys have probably realized I've been posting less crochet content. I've sort of been putting just the slowed down tutorials on, and as well as some older content that I had. Oh, right, you weren't there for our conversation. You know nothing. Okay, well, I can fill you and Adam in on the conversation. The air conditioning is making such a weird noise right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna bang on it. All right, that should be better. Okay, so you guys know that I've been doing less crochet content overall, just slowed down tutorials mostly, and the newer crochet tutorials that I've been putting on are older content. That is because I am slowing it down on the crochet. So I haven't actually sat down and crocheted in about 3 months, I think. I sort of got to a point where I was a little bit tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So that was crochet. So I sort of got tired. I still want to keep crochet as a hobby sometimes, but doing it that much was not necessarily healthy for my hands or wrists or anything like that. And I sort of got tired of it. It felt sort of like a thing where you forced yourself to do it and it didn't feel like an enjoyable thing anymore. I did it too much to a point that it was not enjoyable. So that is why I backed off in the crochet for a while. So that gave me a chance to really figure out what I want to do next. And that did get me started on more drawing and things like that. But that isn't really necessarily the only thing I want to do, right? Hello, Crochet and Art. We're having a real chat today. I'm breaking out the real chat. So what you haven't really missed much. Oh, just wanted to say hi, but gotta go. Okay, so you're not staying. Don't have to fill you in. But thank you so much for dropping by. All right, so I did start drawing and things like that, painting, and that's not necessarily all I want to do. So I've started doing some research into coaching So I'm not sure if anybody knows what that is. Not like sport coaching, more like, it's not therapy either. You guys probably know what life coaches are. I don't need to explain it. Bye, see you next time. Thank you so much for dropping by. So I started doing some research on life coaching, and I did find a course on that I have started. And as well as I really am into psychology and personality stuff. So my mom actually had a great idea, because I was like, I don't know, like I only posted one video this week. So I was like, I don't know what videos I want to do next. Like I am out of ideas, because I can't just post 2 slowed down tutorials every week. I mean, I guess I could, but I want to make it more exciting. And the content I've been putting on doesn't feel very exciting, because I haven't been crocheting anything new. Most of the tutorials are outdated and things like that. So she was like, she got me a list. She's like, but I had a better idea. She's like, you can do this list, or you can change your channel name. And I think I am actually going to change my channel name. And what was the name? I think it was Simply Made by Bailey that I'm going to change the channel name to? I got to go back to her. Or Brooke knows. Brooke knows what the channel name is. But she said if I change the channel name, I can start putting like psychology videos, personality videos, as well as my art videos. So I'm not getting rid of crochet completely. I'm going to be adding the personality, the life coaching stuff, as well as keeping the crochet, the drawing, and things like that. So I have a variety of things to choose from. Simply Made by Bailey, it was. Okay, so changing, she was very smart, my mother. I always listen to her. Try to listen to her. Hello, welcome to the live. I am actually not from the South. Hello, welcome to the live. All right, so my mom came up with the name Simply Made by Bailey so that I can incorporate all the things I like doing and all the things that I'm going to start, like maybe down the line or in the future, that I start new things, new projects. I'm always moving on to something new. So I did limit myself with the name Simply Made by Hand, because that implied arts and crafts. But I think I'm gonna make the channel more of a just a, what's the thing I'm looking for? More like a lifestyle channel. Does that make sense? So it's gonna be arts and crafts tutorials, as well as just chatting with me, like videos where I chat, talk about like personalities, life coaching, all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna not start over, because the plan was originally with this life coaching thing that I was gonna try and start another channel, which would have been a lot to do at once. But now I can have the whole collective audience, because it will be all the things I enjoy doing in one channel. I am not from the South. I'm actually from Texas. No, scratch that. Yep, not from the South. I'm from Texas. Where are you from? All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it as far as channel goes. And I'm also coming up with new, okay, technically the South. Okay, you're right. I thought about that after I said it. I was like, nope, north is up, south is down. Sorry, my brain sort of. Yes, I know. It is a bit southy. I apologize for that. My brain doesn't always work right away. All right, yeah, so that's about it as far as the channel updates, and I am going to be changing the channel pictures eventually. I know. Do you ever have those moments where you like say something, you're like, you know it's wrong right away? No, it's too late to correct it though. All right, so that's it. How's everybody else's day going? So this was sort of a idea that came to me after I went away and stepped away from my channel for a while. It was good to sort of take that break, and it's been good to take some time off, but I am going to jump back into it just with newer stuff, newer content, and, you know, fun stuff. You might enjoy it. Yep, technically not, yeah, I wasn't born here though, so technically not from here. Yep, not technically from the South. Get back to geography class. I gotta tell you, I did not like geography class. That's probably why. Math and geography were like my worst subjects. What else should we talk about during the live? I'm out of topics. That talk went quicker than I thought it was going to go. I thought there was something else I wanted to add, but that conversation was already a lot to take in. Trying to think of what other topics. Oh yeah, I am going to work up ideas for the live streams. I know I've been saying that for a while now, but we are actually going to, well, I'm going to brainstorm ideas for live streams to make them more exciting. And we are going to, okay, so another thing, okay, I thought of my other topic. It clicked. The other thing I'm going to do is start doing more live streams, because it was going well last year. At the end of last year, when I was doing like 3 live streams a week, they picked up. I was getting tons of viewers, subscribers, everything like that. And then I slowed down to 2 a week and then 1 a week. So we are going to try to go back up to 2 a week and maybe slowly build up from there. So I'm thinking Sunday and Thursdays for live streams. So Sunday evenings, and I'm probably just going to keep it the same on Thursdays. I normally do live streams Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, so we'll probably keep it the same. Is the chat still working? Just want to make sure. I guess, yes. Okay, the chat is still working. You love my drawing and crochet. Awesome. Thank you so much. It's working. Okay, just wanted to make sure because it got quiet there for a minute. I'm like, is it still working? So anyway, yeah, I'm really excited about this new chapter of my life and channel starting. I'm really excited about life coaching. I feel it's something I would really excel at. I'm really good with like problem solving, and I don't want to. At first, my idea was to go into therapy, like start taking courses on therapy, but it wasn't something I was necessarily into. Life coaching seems to be a lot more my speed. Therapy works more with feelings, and I am not necessarily the person to talk to if you want to talk about feelings. So life coaching was the next thing, and I've started the course, and I'm like, yeah, this is definitely for me. If you remember, made fruits or vegetables or something like 3D props as crochet. No, I have not done that. I'm not really good with the they're called amis or amigurumis. I'm not really the best with those, so that's why I try to stay away from those. It is a good idea though, but I'm just not good with those. And another thing is, it's worked up in all single crochets. So I try to stay away from projects where it's just single crochet because I know I won't finish them unless they're quick. Nope, that's it as far as chat goes. You should analyze the personalities of animals. That's a really good idea. Okay, so also, I seen this one lady. Topics just keep popping into my head. I seen this one lady who was doing a live where she was guessing people's personalities through chat. So like they would give her, she would say like, what's your favorite color? What's your hobby? Like, where do you work? And then she would guess their personalities based on the chat they put in. It was sort of cool. A hurricane. Yeah, we don't get hurricanes in Texas. We get tornadoes here. Nope, no hurricanes. Not that I know of. I mean, that'd be a little strange for Texas. Ooh, It's Me got to use his moderator powers. Yeah, further south than us. I was gonna say. Yeah, hurricanes don't hit us here. We get tornadoes though. Yes, definitely. Well, what's worse, tornadoes or hurricanes? They pretty much make the same amount of destruction, in my opinion. So I think it's going to be better with the 2 live streams a week. Then I don't have to put so much work into making more videos. Because when I don't do live streams, I have to make more videos, and then I don't get as many watch hours. That too. Maybe this could give me the rest of my watch hours I need. Because we are still stuck at that 2,730. We're still stuck there. Maybe eventually, who knows? With all the wacky weather that's been happening, places like where we live might start to get hurricanes. Have you guys seen how wacky the weather's been lately? Hello, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Have you guys have any topics to talk about? I thought that was going to take a lot longer, and then I keep saying that, and then I keep coming up with new things to talk about. I am from Texas. Where are you from? Why do you want to life coach? I just think it would be something I would really excel at, and I really enjoy problem solving and I enjoy problem solving and helping people. So I feel like it will be something that I'm good at, and I also enjoy. Like, I started watching the videos and doing the course thing, and I'm like, this sounds like me, you know? When you find that one thing that you really, like, have a desire to do after you hear about it, that's one of those things. No, I am not out at the cows today. It is just too hot. Oh, the power just went out there for a second. I don't think I've had the power ever turn off during a live stream. I think it's like, so the reason I'm not out at the cows, again, I keep saying this, as soon as it gets cooler, I will be able to go outside and do live streams. But it is like 100 and something out, and my phone overheats within like 15 minutes. No, I don't have any horror stories to tell. You feel personally that you like to help people too. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I've always heard about it and like knew I wanted to do something like that, especially since I know a lot about personalities and stuff, and I feel like that's really going to help me with this because I'm going to know a lot more about people. And then when I went on that trip for a couple days, there was like 2 different life coaches there. I'm like, okay, is that not a sign or something? Yesterday I talked to someone who was going through stuff. Yeah, I always feel so good like when I help people and like help them work through a problem. It's just something I really enjoy doing. Like, what? I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. You've loads of shedding there too. I don't. You've loads of shedding there too. I'm sorry. It's not clicking. Like I said, sometimes. Some days my brain doesn't click. I did not get enough sleep last night. I was so worried about when my alarm was going to go off that I kept waking up to check my alarm. What am I currently doing? I am currently so this is a crochet channel mainly. So right now I'm slowing down on the crochet. I am taking courses on life coaching. So I'm going to start more on the psychology side of stuff and change my channel name. So we're going to add new stuff to the channel, which I think is pretty exciting because I know I just added, like a couple months ago, I added drawing and painting and stuff, but I'm really excited to actually start putting personality stuff on here because it's something I get so, like, I mean, as soon as I get the chance to talk to people, I'm like, do you know your personality type? It's just something, I know it's creepy, okay? I know it can be creepy to some, but I just find it so enjoying. And staying awake at night, I know. I wake up so tired when I do that. For some reason, the alarm stresses me out so much. I'm going to try it again. I want to start getting up earlier than I've been. I mean, I know we already get up early, but I want to get up a little bit earlier and go to bed a little bit earlier. But when I have the alarm set, it makes me anxious. I am a night owl. I usually stay up to like sometimes 12:30. And I'm like, I'm going to try to start going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. So we will see how that goes. I personally dislike ASMR so much. It is annoying. Do you know how to take care of beehives? Okay, so my brother has beehives and my older sister takes care of the bees. I know nothing about that. I know they did get their first his first honey the other day. Yeah, the other day they just harvested their first bit of honey, and it's really good, but I know nothing of bees. Actually, she talks a lot about bees. My sister talks a lot about bees on her channel and on her live. So her channel is Large Family Homestead. So if you want to know more about bees, she knows. No geography, no bee care. I'm sorry. No geography, no math, no bee care. If you have questions about crochet, art, personalities, history, is dream interpretation part of personality stuff? Okay, so personality stuff, the personality stuff I'm talking about is Myers-Briggs personality stuff, so the 16 personalities. I personally have not done a lot of the research into the dream interpretation. I don't know if that's part of it. I guess we'll see. I think that's more of a therapist thing, I believe. Right now I'm watching, part of the life coaching thing is, right now he's talking about the difference between therapist and life coach. So I would think that falls into the therapy side of things. Mom is really good with interpreting dreams. Why people happen to see the same dreams again and again? I don't know a ton about dreams. It's definitely something I would look into. Like, I am exploring new stuff all the time. Probably, yeah. I was gonna say, if you're getting the same dream over and over again, it seems like a message, or like maybe you just went through a life change or something, maybe. Today you had a dream of petting a cat. It was a good dream. That's good. All right, you guys. So I've been on for 25 minutes, and I am going to do another live stream on Sunday. We did get 11 likes. I think that's more than we've been getting. So I am going to get off. Thank you guys so much for joining. And like I said, stay tuned for all the new content, hopefully, to come soon. See you guys next time.